Ring game taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
I know. For this weekend, obviously, we got two notable cards. One really more notable than the other one. Of course, talk about the one in Matchroom where we have one Jaron Boots Ennis. That we making.
He's fighting this week.
Yeah, he is making his Matchroom debut and defending his IBF welterweight title against David Avanesyan. Now, originally, it was supposed to be Cody Crowley. He was supposed to be the guy that was supposed to fight. And truthfully, we put respect on that one too, because Crowley, if you saw, like last year on the Benavides Plant card, put up a damn near almost a fight of the year candidate with Abel Ramos. It was a hard, brutal fight. And I always praise the card because it's one of those rare PBC cards where, number one, the arena was full for the first fight, and the people were engaged with that fight because that was a hard fight, and like it was one of the fights where you could tell that it was someone gave up a little bit too much, because I don't know if Ramos has even fought since, if he has though, but neither is Crowley. But Crowley is because he had the he caught an eye injury, a retina injury. So, and he was on social media complaining about they're not offering him enough money and he's half blind and blah blah blah. And then they make the money, they sign the fight. Boots signs the Matchroom, and then they do all the initial press release, the press conference and stuff like that. And then the doctor says, like, no, your eye is still healing. We can't have you in this. We can't have you in this fight. So, of course, they go down the line, and you got David Avanesyan is the replacement. And obviously, with that, with Avanesyan, I mean, obviously, you get a whole lot of different, like, then where you get the Crawford comparisons, or who's David Avanesyan, and then, some variation of how the people will butcher his name.
Yeah. David Kardashian, David Avalanche, David, I've been sneezing, David,
Yeah, just all that shit like that, too. It's just like, and truthfully, Avanesyan doesn't really deserve that. He doesn't. Like I said before, ring game, like, prior to Crawford, you'll be pressed to find anyone that actually did anything on Avanesyan. We're one of those motherfuckers that actually did. We have an episode on him. Free Crawford.
You know what? We might have to bring back the throwback episode this week.
No. If
you follow us on Twitter, Thursday or Friday, we'll up that video, that episode where we actually talk about Avanesyan and I think it was Josh Kelly.
Yeah, beating him when he beat down Josh Kelly. Yeah. So we got that episode, bro. So, but yeah, no,
we're real boxing hardcore fans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But and truthfully, I don't mind it because, like I said, as a replacement, I don't mind him as a replacement at all.
No,
because sometimes you got it's either that or Eddie cancels the whole card, and obviously, and this is after Eddie's already made some other moves on the card. He signs Jalil Hackett from Mayweather Promotions, and he has Sky Nicholson in his co-main, and Cleo Cole and Christopher Diaz. Like he has, basically he put.
Wait, Sky Nicholson is a co-main to a Boots fight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the fight I'm looking for.
Wait a fucking minute. And this is the shit I was talking about all these years, where this nigga ain't served nobody but himself. He could have had Andre as a co-main on one of these Anthony Joshua cards or something, but he never does no shit like that to look out for the American fighter. But you bring Sky fucking Nicholson to be the co-main of Boots.
The fight I'm looking forward to is the Hackett Dobson.
Yeah, that's a very weird co-main.
That's the weirdest fuck. Like, look, I'll give you Katie Taylor Pursoon as a co-main, and I'll give you that co-main fucking anywhere. You got that co-main. But get the fuck out of here with Sky fucking Nicholson, nigga, as a co-main, and we're in there.
It's a title fight. Yeah, that's the only reason why it's justified, because it's title
fight. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's two title fights.
But the fight I'm looking forward to is the one that Conor Ben fought Dobson, because he's fighting Hackett, Jalil Hackett, the guy from PBC, Mayweather.
Yeah, no,
that ain't no co-main either. That's an opener. That's a great opener.
Yeah, Hackett and Dobson is an opener. And Khalil Cole's facing Gallegos. I mean, that should be his co-main, because Khalil Cole is he's an American fighter. He should be in that.
Yeah, you go to America and you hyping up British motherfuckers that no one asked to see.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing.
And I'm only on Scott Nicholson like this because he's fucking ducking.
Well, Scott Nicholson, honestly, she dissed us too because she don't reply back to us too. Like I still remember, reply was like, can we? Do we have an interview? I don't forget. Pete, did you get an interview with her or am I tripping about another woman?
Sir. No, sir, I did not. No, I got an interview with Sandy Ryan.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was trying to think. Yeah,
a real champion.
I tried to get. I remember I sent emails and everything. I have her email address, but she was like, they'll be replying back to each other. Why the fuck do you have an email address then?
Yeah, like they take your board and so on. I mean, you ducking broads and shit. Like, get out of here. Like,
the only thing with her is at least the woman she's fighting is an actual puncher. Vargas from the Dominican Republic. She's 19-1 with 12 knockouts, so she actually can punch.
Well, she better punch like that because they gonna give her the fight if that should go the distance.
Yeah,
and if dribbling her like a fucking and one mixtape. I'm like, damn, man, knocking this bitch up and down.
I mean, I will say,
man, it's just weird, yo. I'm sorry to go off on this tangent, but that's just a weird fucking co-main.
I mean, we are talking about the card, so yeah, I get it. It is weird because, like I said, Eddie, just like you have the random American on Eddie's UK cards. I mean, that's what Ammo was doing for a minute. Sometimes you gotta bring the UK people over here,
but he's not doing it as no co-main on where it matters.
That's also
dude. True. Andre as a Canelo co-main would have helped his career. Andre as a Joshua co-main helped it, but you don't do that. But you bring in Scott Nicholson on, like, because Boots got like the underground respect that he's on the cusp of that mainstream shit. And so we're like, okay, let's add her.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I saw the report on ticket. I don't know if you saw that tweet. The ticket sales are actually pretty good.
It's almost sold out. Yeah, it's
almost sold out.
Yeah, like
Boots has a name. People fuck with him. They want to see his fights. He's destructive.
And Philly's
he's humble as fuck.
Philly's a home of boxing. You know what I mean too.
Yeah, people gonna fuck with it. Yeah, like y'all didn't have nobody else for the coach. Like y'all literally.
Yeah, I have cousins in Philly. Even they knew about this because I was talking to them. I was catching up with them last week. Even they knew about Boots.
You can't be no boxing dude and you don't know about fucking Boots. Like even if you're like a semi-casual, you've had to hear Boots. Like
in this case, my cousins in Philly, they're not really. I mean, one of them, he casually watches boxing, but even in their circles, because Matchroom's actually been doing their due diligence, actually selling the fight there. So it's like, even that you say that's how he heard it, because he heard it from some other cats that he was chilling with. Like that's how it goes. So Eddie. So we should see like almost a full arena at Wells Fargo. But with Boots and Avanesyan, so are we? Is anyone thinking
this shit is gonna be over in fucking 3 rounds?
I'm thinking, I'm saying 1. Fuck it. I mean, I know it's crazy to say. I know, but he has stopped Castillo, Clayton, Delorme, who are both champions. So I'm going, under 6. What did stop him in? What did Crawford stop him in?
6, 7. Boots 6. Boots does it in 3 tops.
Yeah, he needs to. I mean, if I hope he proves a point. I mean, Kardashian's a decent fighter, but
Yeah, no, he's not a bad fighter, but like I said, it's just one of those things. Like now, he's just no more for Crawford facing them on BLK Prime and shit and Blue Blood shit and whatever the fuck. It's instead of just Avanesyan. Avanesyan. He had a close loss to Lamont Peterson, and he's beaten Shane Mosley. Although I don't like to. That fight is just, just more or less just an old Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley, that part shouldn't have not been fighting anymore. But sometimes boxers, they be, doing things, wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, and then of course he fought Mean Machine. Mean Machine's one of the people that actually stopped him outside of Crawford, and that was actually a pretty damn good fight too. That was on top. That was a top rank card too. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, and then of course the Josh Kelly fight, which he beat the absolute shit out of Josh Kelly. He made Josh Kelly was beaten up so bad he got the overrated tag like ASAP, and he's still trying to shake it off.
I mean, we was been calling him overrated, but after that, it was like, oh hell no, bro, get the fuck out of here. Because we was like Pat said once again, we were those people. We was actually advocating for Avanesyan to get bigger fights after that performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was like, yo, because we was talking about put him in there with Thurman, get him a title shot, all of that shit. So yeah, just, you know, do your Googles.
Yeah.
Damn, my bad.
Yeah, no, we definitely, you know, we definitely the ones on there. So I'm looking at the FanDuel odds right now. So Moneyline has Boots as a minus 2,000 favorite, Avanesyan as a plus 1220 underdog. Whew. And then Method of Victory, Boots decision plus 650, Boots KO minus 550, draw plus 3,000, Avanesyan points decision plus 2,900, Avanesyan KO plus 1,900. If you think the fight will go a distance in any fashion, it's plus 460 for that for a yes. And yeah, there's even if you do the group round betting, there's not too much value for Boots like that. Like Boots, like say one of them is Boots wins 1 through 6, it's minus 130. You know what I mean? And plus 200 for 7 and 12. Yeah, these
some parlay hits. Like these ain't no straight up bets right here because them shits is awful. They see that's just telling you how uncompetitive the fight supposed to be.
Yeah,
that's all that's doing.
Yeah, and like I said, but also people are. I know a lot of people have been kind of saying too, because you know, Matchroom's kind of been cursed lately because you know obviously they're coming off the 5-on-5 shit and shit like that, and you know they're thinking that you know obviously with the 5-on-5 because some of the American fighters got beat, you know, so they're thinking that Boots might suffer a Matchroom curse. I mean. Yeah, I mean, it's not Avanesyan does not have the skills or the power to maybe try to do something. But
that'd be a hell of an upset, bro. Come on.
Yeah, it would be the biggest upset of the year, like no question. You know, and I can only imagine what boxing Twitter is going to be like. It's like, well, Boots should have signed with PBC then. He signed with Eddie, and Eddie got him beat. I can automatically hear that. That's
I wanted. I couldn't say nothing to that.
Yeah,
but then people gonna be like, "Well, maybe, Crawford would have beat the fuck out of him. Get out of here." You know, you'd never hear the end of that. So yeah,
I know. I'm just reading.
Boots do not look bad.
Yeah, Beth says, "What about Cool Boy?"
He's not gonna look bad against Avanesyan. This guy's tailor made for fucking Boots. Like I said.
Yeah.
In round 3, I'll call it third round.
I'll say Boots in 4.
If it goes past 4, something's horribly wrong.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if it goes a distance, something went. You know, Boots. I mean, honestly, that's gonna. Boots is gonna get. He's gonna get ripped apart if this fight goes the distance. Don't even let it be.
Nah. This ain't no Karen. Like. Avanesyan's going to be right there, taking every punch that a Boots throws.
Right. And
I think he'll hang in there to the 5th.
What about you, Pilot? Oh, I guess his internet cut out.
Put the pipe down, nigga.
He said he predicting a first round KO.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say that. That's right. You're right. Cool. All right, never mind. Scroll up, Pat.
Scroll up, Pat. Like, geez.
Yeah, no, but yeah. Beth says, "What about Cool Boy Steph as co-main?" I mean, Fulton. I'm not sure what his situation is with PBC, but I mean, right now I know that he'll probably be on one of the first offerings on PBC on Prime, the one that you don't pay for. But I can't see him being on a Matchroom card like that. I mean. Hey, maybe I'm not wrong. I mean, like, I've been surprised by other things that PBC fighters have been doing lately. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just can't see Fulton straight up on an Eddie card. If it was on his Excellency's card, sure, yeah, put him on one of the Saudi Arabian cards. I can believe that because the money is talking over there. But this is just regular Eddie Matchroom money, so I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I mean. Let's be honest. We tuning in to see Boots knock somebody out.
Yeah, but at least the Philly card, I mean, at least there's something, you know. I mean, there could be some fuckery brewing on the other fights or whatever, because it's like, you know, it's not a bad card for, like I said, because usually, like I said, Eddie's American cards in his matchmaking is spotty as fuck. This is not one of them, and it's actually selling. So I'm curious to see what type of show that this is gonna be. Although, like I said, Sky Nicholson is a co-main on a Philly card with Philly, you know, Philly Bulls and all that shit. They're on in there like that, and you know, and yeah, I'm not sure how much that fight's gonna go over with the crowd, and especially if, you know, because Nicholson doesn't have a lot of power or anything like that, you know. So it's just like how that's gonna go affect, because you know, Philly motherfuckers be the craziest. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how that's gonna go.